Good morning, real moms. Okay, last week I promised that I would give you some results, so I'm going to try to do this like kind of quick and dirty. The results of intermittent fasting. 2 caveats. First thing, before I started intermittent fasting, I had also done some work to improve my gut health. And I know it's a very popular term lately. Lots of people are thinking about it, doing cool stuff with it. I had been on a pursuit of trying to correct what I knew was a gut imbalance, and I think I've made some headway with it. It's one of those things that's kind of on the fringe and not a lot of people can help you with it. And there are moms in this group who do stuff with it. So if you're interested in that, I'd say make a shout out in your reply to this post, because there are moms in this group, Liz Evans being one, Tia Dreckman now being one, who have an interest in gut health and have also done work on it. I personally tried a bunch of things, went to a doctor who specializes in functional medicine, got some tips to improve gut health. And so that was thing one I did. So I just think that's important to kind of name, because I do think that set me up for more success. You've heard me say before, I tried for years to not only lose weight, but regulate my metabolism and really try to drop pounds. Well, this is the good news. You can relinquish that thought if you're thinking about intermittent fasting, because the goal of it is not necessarily only to lose pounds, but to reshape your metabolism and your body. And the evidence and the proof of that is in my result, right? So when I started, I had a goal to lose anywhere from 10 to 15 pounds, right? And that's kind of my far away dream goal that I always kind of strive to. And I don't know that I'll ever get back to that weight, but it just kind of is where I set my sights, so that I'm always like reaching for the next rung of the ladder. I've never been able to, in the past few years, like lose any weight, no matter what I did. Maniacal exercise, all kinds of crap, whatever. I just really haven't been able to sustain it. I prefer to live life, eat when I want, drink some wine occasionally. And so I haven't been able to find something that allows me to create that balance enough to make my body more lean until this. So intermittent fasting, coupled with carb cycling, which we'll talk about on another post, has led to me losing, from the end of February, very early March, to today, I've lost approximately 5 to 6 pounds, and I've lost 7 to 8 inches across my body. Okay, so I'm 5'2", and I have a goal to lose about 10 to 15 pounds. So when I say I only lost 5 pounds, that could sound like, well, geez, that's a lot of work to only lose 5 pounds. But for me, before, I couldn't even hardly lose 1. So to lose 5 on a 5'2" frame feels pretty substantial. Beyond the number, though, and Amanda Nybert, who runs the program that I participated in, will tell you, weigh yourself once and don't get back on that scale again. And no problem for me. I hate that thing. I don't want to get on it. But you do want to see your results. But how you see them, and this sounds kind of trite because you probably hear it in other ways or forums or, from other programs, it's not the best predictor of what your outcome is. And I have learned that to be totally true. On my first round through the program, I lost about 2 pounds, but I lost like 2 or 3 inches from my bra, which had previously been looking like a 6-pack of cupcakes or something, like coming from the pastry shop. It was gross. I just had a lot of like overhang gone. Since that time, I've lost another like inch around there. I lost 2 or 3 inches from my waist, which had also been looking like, last night I was trying on clothes for family pictures, and my husband's like, don't wear that, it hides your shape. I'm like, I didn't know muffin top was a shape, and he's like, shut up. But seriously, like, I'm always trying to work on this. Look, I'm gonna get real, girls. Like, I'm always trying to work on this. Well, this was a lot more before, a lot more. And also my thighs are down a couple of inches, like 2 or 3, I think. So since the program started, I've lost about 5 pounds or so, but all these inches, my clothes fit differently. Some are way too loose. Some are just actually where I'm getting a little more muscle definition. Some are fitting just right. But in general, I feel awesome. So the moral of the story is the results are amazing. And we should talk about carb cycling, because that was kind of like a parallel component to the intermittent fasting, which is what makes this awesome, and makes me be able to say, like, I can pretty much eat what I want when I want, within the mindset of eating clean, right? But still, like, I've learned so much about how to regulate carbs, protein, macros another day, but these are the results. A couple of pounds, a whole lot of inches, and the mental hurdle crossing of not needing that scale for anything. Like, I'm done with it. It has screwed me up in here for years, and I'm over it. I haven't weighed myself since April. I weighed myself today just to be able to tell you some results, but I don't even feel the need to get on it, because I feel like I have such a clear direction, and I feel so good about how I feel and what I'm doing, that thing, it can go screw itself. Honestly, I'm done with it. Okay, that's my Real Mom Wellness tip for you today. Comment on this. If you have questions about gut health, I'd love for some of the people in the group to say what they know about it, because I only know what I learned a little bit, and I'm always trying to learn more. I do plan to talk about carb cycling another day, and I can talk about the macro breakdown another day. And if you're interested, I can also share a link with you to the woman's program she's running another program soon if anyone was interested. I'm not in it, but you might really enjoy it. Okay, I will talk to you all soon. Have an awesome day. Be real, stay real. See you soon.